Welcome to OTB boxing class, outside the box boxing class, 1-on-1. We got fight news to announce. Please, but before we get to that, man, new students hit that subscribe button. Old students hit the like button on your way in, and let's get to it. George Ferocious Kambosos announced today that him and Devin Haney gonna be getting it on in Melbourne, Australia. I'm hearing June 4th, June 5th, but fight details, venue, or the date have yet to be announced. So we gonna take this with a grain of salt. But it sure enough look like it's happening, folks. It look like Devin getting what he want. He wanted undisputed and he getting it. But this fight will have a rematch clause. So something I want everybody to think about. That's subscribers at OTB, because we know it all break down the money. And you could really be looking at both fighters becoming undisputed in the same fight in this 2 fight deal. So you better believe both networks gonna milk that opportunity to be able to say that they hosted that event. But all in all, I'm happy about the fight. I'm glad Devin finally got it. They've been pitching for this fight, as we announced, man. They was on KQKC saying that they agreed to all details about this fight, with it happening in Melbourne, Australia. I can just hope that they have something in this contract about referees or something, because we just seen Jack Catterall get jerked. We seen Daniel Jacobs and John Ryder in a John Ryder fight. Daniel got jerked over there. So I just want Devin to get a fair shake. However, I will go on the record as saying, as I've said before, I feel like Devin have to stop him to win this fight. So all of them rounds that you fought at 15, fighting 15 rounds in Doghouse Gym, you gonna need them, baby. Now is when you go and get them. Now is when they kick in. But I think it's a good fight. You gonna have George Ferocious. We gonna break this fight down too. We will be having film on this fight in depth. But you gonna have George Ferocious, who is great in the pocket. As we seen with Teofimo Lopez, he didn't really bully Teofimo, but he just beat him in the pocket. And he got washed. We seen George take some hits in that fight, so he can be hit. Then Devin Haney, he get this shit in his head where he just want to fight in the pocket, where he want to feel like he want to sit on his punches and prove his power to people. So I think that that's going to be instrumental in a fight of this magnitude. Both fighters' mental complexion is as big as their physical attributes in this fight. And we really gonna take a look into that as well, as we look inside some of their interviews and really announce some of this shit talking as they gonna do on the way. However, Devin Haney is long. He's very rangy. He fights great. He has the best jab in boxing next to Shakur Stevenson's. I love that Devin Haney jab. He keep that stiff. He work that stick. However, it's gonna be a matter of him getting the big enough shots and him outboxing Kambosos to the extent that he convinced the judges, because those are the only votes that matter. But I'm happy about this fight. I'm happy that Devin finally got it. I'm looking forward to breaking it down. I'm looking forward to breaking it down with y'all. We gonna look ahead a little bit later on in this video. We gonna take a look at a little bit of George Ferocious Kambosos' fight style, as his best wins were Mickey Bay, Teofimo Lopez. He also beat the likes of Elise Selby. So he's fought in fighters in which he were able to bully for the most part. And going into this Devin fight, he won't be the stronger or the bigger fighter. So I'm anxious to see what type of game plan he's going to conduct coming into this fight, because you won't be able to fight Devin how you fought Teofimo, how you work the angles. I have Devin as being probably a higher IQ boxer than Teofimo. Teofimo has him on the power, and Teofimo is better in the pocket. I'll give Teofimo that. Teofimo is pretty good in the pocket, but that just speaks volumes to how good Georgie really is. Georgie impressed me, and he has great feet, as any fighter who like to fight in the pocket should, because in close distance, you need to be able to move and maneuver right and make sure that your hips are behind your shots. But let's look on this where you can get Georgie. He sits on his shots. But I say that to say this. WBA has announced that they are gonna be mandating they gonna be mandating that their champion fight the winner of this fight. So we could be looking at a Gervonta Davis facing the likes of George Kambosos or Devin Haney for that undisputed title. And I really look forward to that. We broke down a little bit of that as Devin is the rangier fighter, but I don't know that he can take Tank punch. As you see, Tank is an animal. Tank a different breed. And Tank is great in the pocket. And Devin is bad in the pocket. But what do you do, as we've been talking about at OTB? What isolates a good power puncher? A better jab, baby. Because I can look at Devin moving. Look at Devin moving. We gonna watch a little bit of this film, courtesy of Fight Hype. But I just wanted to break it down for you. Let me know what y'all think. You know, I'm looking forward to this fight. I think that is gonna be a good one. I think we got a good year at 135, and it looked like we gonna have a dog eat dog at 135. So everybody better bring their place. And King Ryan, you on the outside looking in, baby. You got to make something happen. Because you got left in the dark through all of this. When the dust settled, you better be calling Lomachenko trying to get it on with Loma. But other than that, I don't really know what to tell you, boss. Shit, you got to make it happen. And this fight, I can't wait to see how you look. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm glad that he beat depression. So, you know, let off of King Ryan a little bit. But, you know, get in the comments. Let me know how you see this Devin Haney, George Ferocious Kambosos fight. And who you got on the Tank and Devin fight. Because Tank is great in the pocket, but Devin got a pretty jab. And Devin is long. And, you know, for that fight to happen a year from now, you don't know what mind frame he gonna come in. He may come in that fight, you know, being a different Devin once he become undisputed, or depending that he become undisputed. And then you got George Kambosos, who we can't count out in that fight. He can possibly win the fight with Devin. That's a 50-50 fight. If you have anything more than 50-50, then you need to go and watch some film on Kambosos. But you know, I don't know, man. I'm interested in that, and I can't wait to see what happened after the aftermath of this, because I don't believe that Tank make 135 next year. Pending they fight twice, that fight's gonna happen next year. So you telling me you think that Tank make 135 next year? I don't know about that. Tank a big boy, man. Tank ain't no little fighter, but. You know, we done looked a little bit. Hit the comments. Let me know what you think. New students, have a seat. You know, subscribe. Make sure you at class next time we cooking up. Old students, hit that like button. Man, we working. We gonna try and keep it coming. And we out this piece.